Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, any type of cryptocurrency garbage that you see in my comments, please know it's not me. Even though it's got my picture and my name, it is not me. Don't fall for that garbage. Okay, y'all, got a lot to cover today, so I'm gonna get right into it. Oh, but first, there won't be a video on Sundays anymore because there's nothing really happens on Sundays, and you don't need me putting out 4 or 5 videos of mindless chatter like some other people does. So I'm taking Sundays off. Okay, y'all, I want to clear this up real fast before I get into it. For all the people that believe Social Security checks will be ending next week, y'all, I have covered this countless number of times, but there are YouTubers that are saying that they will be ending next week. Y'all, a lot of YouTubers says what you want to hear, so you'll click on their video, and then they'll also turn it around and say something that's going to scare the hell out of you, so you'll click on their video. But y'all, I've covered this, and it's up to you who you want to believe. But just remember, when somebody makes 4 or 5 videos a day, they're just wanting your clicks. Okay, but let's get into what this is now. Y'all, Social Security is covered by a trust fund. So even though the government shuts down, you will still get your Social Security check. The only way it would be affected is there's going to be less government workers. So it could be delayed a day or two, but you're going to get it. Think about this. We've had shutdowns before. Did you ever lose your check? You always got them. And weren't they always on time? So the fact of them could be late is very slim to none. You will still get your Social Security check. It is covered with a trust fund. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, y'all. Right now, in the port of Los Angeles, there is 90 cargo ships just sitting there waiting to be unloaded. But they can't get people to unload them because they can't get people to work. In normal times, they would say one ship sitting there not unloaded is a bad thing. But right now, there's 90 ships sitting out there. It's crazy, y'all. Costco is now starting to ration things because they can't get the supplies they need. They're rationing stuff like cleaning supplies, paper products. So until these ships are unloaded, we're going to be facing shortages and rations. Y'all, I will be blunt here, and if you've got delicate ears, you might want to stop your ears up. But I've got to be blunt to make this point. Y'all remember, when you have to wipe your ass with a corn cob because you don't have no toilet paper, there's tons of toilet paper sitting on those ships, but people don't want to go to work. China is finally doing something right. They have banned the use of Bitcoin in their country. I just wish the United States would follow suit and do the same thing, because I totally hate cryptocurrency. I believe that if you're American, you should spend the US dollar. If you don't spend the US dollar, you're undermining the US dollar. If you don't want to spend our money, get the hell out of our country. Okay, y'all, remember everyone was going crazy over Donald Trump's income tax? Well, it looks like it's Joe Biden's turn. Joe Biden has always said that he wants to tax the rich and make them pay their fair share for these, and they would pay for these 2 bills out of the taxes generated from that, from taxing the rich, making them pay their fair share. Well, it seems like Joe might have some explaining to do to the Federal Reserve and to the IRS. Several major news outlets has reported they have inside information, good inside information, that Joe Biden is $500,000 behind in his taxes. A nonpartisan watchdog group is saying that Joe Biden made changes to his income reporting right before running for president. It shows that he routed $13 million through an escort that he holds just to lower his taxes. This is a classic loophole used by rich people. Now, if this is true, and several major news organizations says it is, this would mean he avoided paying $500,000 in taxes. And the Federal Reserve wants their money now. This don't look good for Joe, because the next packages was supposed to be paid for by taxing the rich, making them pay their fair share, and closing the loopholes. Right now, Joe Biden's approval rating is 43%. Y'all, I have always said that we need Joe Biden to stay in office until 2024. We do not need to impeach him. He does not need to resign. And I will tell you why again. Because if this happens, Kamala Harris will be your president. Nancy Pelosi will be your vice president. We sure as hell don't need that. As bad as Joe is, we don't need the alternative. But y'all, after this bombshell has come to light, I am now very doubtful he will make it until 2024. 66% of Americans don't believe Joe Biden is keeping his promises. Well, duh. 56% of Americans don't believe that he is mentally fit to be president. Well, duh. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all, I know a lot of you will say that I'm lying about this, that I'm making it up because I'm talking about Joe Biden. To those people, I will have to say, Google is your friend. Look it up for yourself. It's out there. Okay, for stimulus check. The way they're fighting in the House amongst each other right now, it looks like these bills will not make it. They will not be passed. They may have to start all over, and that's could be a good thing in our favor, because if they have to scrap these and start all over, they're going to have to send out another stimulus check, because people will be hurting terribly bad. And we have all of these lawmakers that's pushing for it. Well, they're not pushing, but they're suggesting we need a fourth stimulus check. We have the Senior Citizen League. We got Bernie Sanders. I mean, the evidence is there that another stimulus check, maybe two, is needed. So, do I think we'll get it? I still say 125%. It might have went up a little bit, but I'm going to just keep it at 125% for now, that we will get a fourth stimulus check. Now, it's not written in stone. That's just my gut feeling that we will get a fourth stimulus check. A raise for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA of $200 like Joe Biden promised. Will we get that? I still believe 125%. Yeah, we will get that raise. And I'm not talking about the COLA raise. It has nothing to do with this. I'm talking about a regular raise. Will it be $200 like Joe Biden promised? I very well doubt it. But I hope it's close to that. Medicare reform, lowering the age to 60 from 65, adding in dental, vision, and hearing. I believe that's a done deal. not even worth talking about no more, because that will be in the bill when the bill ever gets voted on and passed. Reoccurring checks, y'all forget about reoccurring checks. They're never going to happen. The only thing that could be considered a reoccurring check is a child tax credit and the adult tax credit if we get one. We don't have an adult tax credit yet, but we could be getting it, and that could be considered a reoccurring check. Y'all, it's getting crazy, and I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings talking about Joe Biden with his taxes, but remember, the people that loves Joe Biden was talking about Donald Trump's taxes, right? So, turnabout's fair play. Y'all, I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this. I don't really think it's going to be much longer. I hope not anyway. Y'all, say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders, even though they're not leading. And I would say include Joe Biden in that prayer, that he can remain in office, because we do not want the alternative of Harris and Pelosi. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know, I do love you all. Until next time. I will see y'all Monday, because on Sundays, there's not going to be any more videos. I will have to say that if you want a ton of videos on Sundays, you can go to the guy that drinks the purple Kool-Aid out in California, or the guy that suggested in his title that he's a billionaire. Y'all, I love you all. Until Monday. Ciao.